when he sees a strange mist coming over him. It's fertilizer being sprayed onto the fields. Eddie is getting very scared. He feels all sticky and yucky. He looks up at the sky, wondering what to do, when a dark cloud comes over and big drops of rain begin to fall. The more rain that falls, the further Eddie is washed over the fields, until finally he feels himself go plop back into the river. A drop of fertilizer is added to the river. Now Eddie is back in the main river and he comes across a factory. He can see big chimneys with steam blowing out the top. The river starts to turn a funny red colour and Eddie realises that the factory is releasing chemicals into the water. A cup of chemicals is added to the water. As Eddie continues down the river, he can see apple trees growing alongside the river. These apples are big and red and juicy. The farmer has been working very hard to keep the insects away from them, using pesticides. A splash of pesticides is added to the water. As Eddie leaves the big red juicy apples behind, he feels the current in the water start to get stronger, and he is pulled towards a weir. Eddie is sucked through the weir and drops out the other side, feeling very shaken and unsteady. As Eddie continues his journey, he passes a building site where there is a cement truck and lots of cars. He looks around, very interested in what they are building, until he realises the water has become very sludgy and oily. Half a palm of gravel is added to the water. As Eddie bobs along down the river, he can see a wetland. He realises that this is the irrigation channel that he was in before meeting the river, although the people have been very good in making it a wetland for all the birds and animals. There is a lot of stuff, grass, leaves and detergent coming out through the channel. A small amount of grass is added to the river, and leaves, and a small amount of detergent. As Eddie passes the outflow, he realises he is at the mouth of the river and he can see the sea. Eddie is very excited, and as he is swept out to sea, he comes across a marina with